A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
Hello, welcome to FC25's new season Road to Glory. I will be trying to bring back Sunderland back to the Premier League and hopefully get that rivalry going on with Newcastle United, since it's been a couple of years since Sunderland has been in the Premier League. I will do the best I can to win and bring people back, or bring the crowds back and everything. I am going to be more on a strict basis with transfers. I will be bringing in simple transfers, a lot of youth transfers, and a lot of focus on scouting, since there's a new implemented scouting system in FC25, and I will be using a lot of youth academy to hopefully get up going and sell to for the cash, to keep improving our club. So enough said. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you like it, make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe, and we'll continue the road to glory for Sunderland. Enjoy. I believe in a 4-4-2 system. I don't mind a 4-4-1 with the striker up top. Well, I guess a 4-4-2. I guess I like having a solid four, and then the midfield like to have two in the center and two wingers, and then leaving the space open for midfielder to be a center forward or a central striker. So I will be looking to see if I can implement some what's known as cams into CFs, which is central forwards with a striker. Best combinations because one can drop back and can be a shadow striker. So we'll see. I also like to do a lot of tiki-taka and jump pressing, but for this particular one, I'm going to go with tiki-taka. I will definitely be looking forward to opening some new scouting systems and particularly the youth systems. All right, looks like they have a big implement on the youth development, which is the critical, which is sign two players in the youth academy. Specifically to the defenders, it looks like we might have some defender issues, but I have some prospects that I already have in mind from FIFA or FC24 that I usually use. So I'll keep those in mind. Looks like we have to sign two players of the same nationality as the club, so this would be English, so it would be someone from the UK. Oh man, that's a tough one. Finish the season with a profit of 91. We don't even know what the finances are for the club. All right, finish mid-table. I obviously don't want to finish mid-table. I want to get out of the championship. And in real life, the longer you are in the championship, the longer you are losing money. The further you get, the higher you go up in the English tiers of football, you make more money. That's why in current situations, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's what's it called, the Wrexham team is in dire need to keep escalating because the higher they go, the more TV rights they're able to sell, around the world, and more sponsorships to get, and all that fun stuff that makes a club grow. So looks like we don't want to end up in mid table. We want to be promoted, and it looks like they have some expectations for us to get out of to reach the round of 16. We could probably do that, and then within 2 seasons, they want us to fight for the promotion, which is we want to do that now. Continental success, since we don't have any international cups like UEFA or the Champions or the Euro League. So yeah. So this is new. I'm actually very curious about this. The youth tournaments. That's something I'm super duper excited about. It looks like they implemented this new initiative. That I think of Football Manager with the tournaments in between the seasons, where you would go and scout some players that are like between the ages of 15 to like 27, and then there in those random like tournaments you'd find a really good player, sometimes being 27 that's already like in their prime, ready to start already, and then sometimes you find someone that you don't want to invest in. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. Look, and actually there's actually 14-year-olds in this one, 15, 16 years. So it looks like they bumped down the age to give us a chance to see the players grow. I did see that they were going to make it hyper realistic, meaning that they were going to give players facial hair and then make them look older as they age and progress in the team. So I'm actually really interested in that. All right, so it looks like we got a Burrows, 51-year center back. Cole, why is he? He's a left winger. He's in the middle for some reason. Riley, striker, and Kent. Huh. Interesting. Interesting squads. Okay. Before I start anything, I want to see how much we got in financials, whether we have to waste some time to send out any scouts, because priority is scouts. So let's see what we can find. Oh, I missed it. Okay, so we already got a good scout that we're going to send out. We're going to wait. Okay, we have a budget of 14 mil. We might have to sell some other, sorry, excuse me. We might have to sell um, some of our top players and bring in some youth to start up. We have 14 million, and I spent, I believe, I think it was 5 mil on the actual squad members. So I think we're gonna have to wait just a bit as the scouts get better. Because I mean, I could sign Jackson Bryan, but I want top experience, top judgment. Usually, bringing those top experience and judgment brings in really good players, and I'm excited to see the new countries that have been being implemented in the game. So I would definitely wait out a little bit and sell some of the top prospects. Like I had mentioned, I already have some prospects that I've scouted on FC24, and then I've done my due diligence on during the transfer season, and I've been looking at football market or transfer market, seeing at some young prospects that we could bring in as well. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely be looking at some at replacing some people. But I will wait to send this guy out until the. You never want to send out your scout on the first of the month because you have when you get the youth update of the month. So I'm gonna be waiting. But let's see what we got in youth development. Who we could bring in. Okay. Okay, we got Franklin. Okay, not so much. Very poor. Peace. Okay. Looks like we can be looking at Burrows. Might be a good interesting prospect. Shen. Looks like Shen might be an interesting one. Okay. Oh, Gang too. Looks like it's gonna be an interesting prospect. Do Cole looks like he's gonna be doing pretty good. Lawrence. Okay, we're gonna definitely need some center mids and some wingers because I'm gonna be selling some people. So at least we have some of the things we can use. Some of the kids that we can use for the youth prospects. I expected a little more detail into them, but we'll get used to it. Oh, there you go. There's some more updated information. Okay, so it looks like Burrows is going to be one to watch. Kent, I might be able to turn him in. Oh, you can't even use him yet. Kent might be a good prospect to turn. He's got the Rapid and Flare and Trickster, and he's set as a left winger. As a left midfield, sorry. So it might be a good idea to turn him into a left winger to get his attributes boosted, which we will need. Well, actually, a right winger because he looks like he's a right foot. And then Shen, perfect to fill in the gap. I'm already going to sell somebody in midfield, so that'll work perfectly. And then Ling Yang will be perfect for as a winger cover. And then Xiang Du, sorry if I butchered the name, perfect cover as well. Let's see his defending. His attack. If his attack is worth it, I might turn him into perfect finishing. I was going to turn him into either a center forward or a striker. And it looks like Jack Cole would be a good one too. He's going to be more for the future. Left-footed, perfect. This guy, Charles Lawrence, 14. He doesn't have the best acceleration or agility, but I think I can convert him into a center forward since he's 14. By the time he's 16 and he's ready to debut, I should have him ready to slide into the cover for anybody that needs to be sold. And it looks like Bradley Riley too, perfect option. He's already growing. He's 5'6", and he's not that bad on his stats. Acceleration and agility looks pretty good. Jumping we need to work on because it looks like he's going to be fairly tall. Let's see, and he's got the medium growth going on. It's like that. He's got the aerial ability, but his heading or jumping isn't that best. So we got to work on that. And his heading, let's see, it's 11. Yeah, we definitely need to grow on this guy out. Okay. I saw that there was a lot of issues with the reflexes and everything, but it looks like, like that diving 16% or 16. So we need to get this guy going. I think this is a bug that they got to fix out by, I believe, a couple days or by the end of the week. But it looks like a lot of our youth goalies are going to have to start either at age 14 to get them up to 66 or 63 just for the diving and all that. Look at that. Diving is 12, yeah. But Palmer will be Palmer can be a perfect fixture because he's already 6'0" foot. Look at that. He's a taking win back. Let's see. Pace is not the best. And dribbling is not bad. What is acceleration? Okay, so he's not as fast. So we got to focus on his acceleration. And his heading, let's see. Heading acceleration. We got to work on that as well. Okay, so we got a nice little group of players that we can start looking at. Definitely, I kind of mentioned I have some players that I want to look at. Like this guy, actually, one of the players that I'm actually looking at is Kai Ban Ray. I actually used him for the past two FC, and then I guess it was FIFA. Let me see. And then I'm a big. I know Australia has a really big youth prospects in their league, so I'm going to be definitely scouting a lot of players from that area. Let me see what else. Um, okay, so there's a good amount of things that I could be looking into. Definitely. All right, Kyan Taylor. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. All right. So let's see what else you got to set up. Okay. I don't want to spend too much money on all this stuff because I am not fully set up just yet. See, Taka. All right, let's check out the squad hub. Let's see who I'm going to be in. Actually, before I do that, let me start fixing some of these things here for the development plan. Let me see. Whoops, sorry about that. Hits the performance. All right, let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm getting used to the new maneuvering of this area. All right, this is actually what I wanted to see. All right, damn, there's a lot of good Okay, so there's a lot of good Okay, this one could go to the middle, and then this one go here. Let's see if there's anything for defense. Okay, this one will go to the goalie, and then let's go to defense. Midfield. It looks like we're gonna be set on midfield, but I need to get somebody for defense. Okay, so we'll go with this guy up top. Okay, maybe we should probably put this one here. There you go. And then that leaves some room for. There you go. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, so it evens it out a little bit. Okay, so not the best goalies, not the best midfield. Okay. All right, let's leave it like that. At least everybody's got some amount of setup going on here. All right. Let's check out the squad hub. All right, so definitely I will not be playing more. More will definitely be dropped. Let's see how long. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. You're not making the cut. Oh shit, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. It's a lot less. Okay, let's see. Whoa, what is this? Let's do the development plan. Let's make him a. Let's work on the handling. We don't want him dropping balls. Before we do that, go back over here. Okay, I'm fine. I'm gonna want to start you. Low potential. See if I can sell you. I don't think I'm gonna be using Simon Moore very much. Bishop, I would want to call back, but I'm going to leave him. He was actually a Manchester United purchase originally. Kind of interesting that he ended in Sunderland, but it looks like he's at Wycombe. Matt Young, I'm interested in seeing if I could bring him back, but I think I'm gonna let him stay on loan. Bridge too might be a good left back in case all my options get cut off. Okay, I'm gonna be turning you into a left back, onto a left wing back if the option's still available. I heard that they were getting rid of positions. Huggins will probably stay. I don't think I'm gonna. Well, if I could turn you into a center back, I know you've always been a center back. Durkin, I think I might sell Elise and keep Durkin. Sell probably this guy. Onion, I might keep him. Might sell him towards the end of the start new season. Daniel Ballard will be a good option to keep as well. Jason Selt might be a good option too. Nico Triantis is a good one too. Dembele might be a good one to keep too for the next season. Hume will keep probably, just so I can probably push him for next season. How much would it cost to bring this guy back? I'm gonna take a hit. Screw it. Oh no. Dan Neal is a good one too. I'm gonna probably keep him. There's not a lot of center mid options. Jausen Bennett, that's a player that actually I was looking forward to using last year, but he went on loan because I know there had been issues with this player in Sunderland. So he's a really good player too. He just got hurt a lot. I know they sent him on loan to a Belgian club in second division. Romain Mundel, maybe I'll keep. Watson will be converted into a left wing, sent out to loan. Milan Alexic. Not sure. I might keep him. Not keeping Alan Brown. I don't like this player. This player always scores on me. I will probably be selling this guy next season unless I can take a hit and call him back. Okay, yeah. The fines are the fees are a little more expensive during this FC. Okay, Jay Matet, I'm gonna definitely sell. Joe Bellingham, I'm gonna probably work on for about a couple seasons unless a really good offer comes in. I'm gonna be selling him. And then Chris Rigg, this is the one I've been actually wanting to use. I've been hearing so many good things about him, so I'm probably gonna end up using him. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. Asuchi? Another player that I've used a couple times. I think he was at PSG for a while. I might be wrong. Patrick Roberts is a failed experiment from Manchester City. I might use him just for a couple seasons. I don't like Ian Poveda. He never puts in the effort, especially when he was at Leeds. This player I like. If I could turn him into a center mid, I'm going to definitely use him. And then we have a problem up top because we don't have the best forwards. I might send Mayenda out on loan, and maybe this guy on loan too, just to work out. We'll see. But it looks like we have a decent squad. We just need some forwards. But I do have some ideas on who to bring. A lot of Australian talent is going to be coming in. They got the best potential. The only downside is that sometimes your overall is either at 53, 51 sometimes, and sometimes you get that rare occasion where they're at 58, and you just got to put them to play a little more extra time. So I'm going to be going a lot on Australia. I know Norway has some really good defense, and then I'm going to be scouting South America. I think I might be able to find some good forwards and midfields in that area too, for not to have a expensive price. But anybody that I'm able to get that's like 52 overall and they're like 17, I will definitely be sending them on loan just for them to get some play time, because we are going to be pushing to get to end up in first place. Because I'm not trying to do any playoff games, because I know this overall calendar for the championship is full. I think it's 41 or 44 games on top of the playoffs in case you don't get first place. So I will definitely be working on getting first place. But as of now, it's going to be risky because we need Patterson. We don't have the best goalies. I mean, I could go for a loan, but it's risky. It's definitely risky. And the budget that we have, it's going to be risky. But if I were to sell Patterson, sell Lukonian, and then maybe possibly Wando, and then Brown definitely, and Roberts and Poveda, I could probably get a good decent amount to bring in like 5 or 6 people, and the rest could be towards putting it to the youth academy, which will be popping out a mine of players. So let's see what we got. This guy's actually a player that I'm always using on both FC and then FIFA. He's a really good deep finisher. Let's see if I can get a decent potential for this guy. Fabio Jallo or Hollow is actually a really good player too. He's very versatile. He can play wing and even center forward too if you convert him. But he tends to do a lot better if you convert him into a right winger. But I'm going to be using him as a striker. Maybe even Miles Lieburn too. He's also an underrated guy. I might actually buy this guy and send him on loan so he can be ready for the Premier League. He might be my central striker. It's crazy because there was a really good prospect from Port Vale, but I think he just got bought like literally like a week and a half ago or two. It went to the Southampton under 21. So I'm kind of bummed. I was really looking forward to his potential. I saw his potential go from like 57 to 70 overall in FC24. So let's see if I could if he makes a pop up eventually later down the year. This particular player, very, very interesting. Kybin Ray. I used him in FC24 and in FIFA. Really good player. He tends to work well with a lot of playtime, and once he hits 60 or 61, if you convert him to a right winger or even a center forward, his potential goes up. Overall, goes up to like I think 3 or 4 points. Ruben Lescano is usually a really good player too. Good center mid, never fails, always on point. There's one particular player I do want to sign from the MLS. They normally have really good players, but they usually come out during I think it's their I forget what it's called, but for them it's a transfer market. But it's just exchanging players from colleges, and some of them are that are making their debut from high school to the MLS. But there's one in particular that I was looking at, and I think he's in Seattle Sounders. I always get him every season, every year. I play. He's been in FIFA for about 4 or 5 years now. But I think I would like to sign Obedo Vargas. Good center mid. Gonna be interested in seeing how far I can push him. Um, I don't think anybody else from the MLS really stands out at the moment. At least defender wise or midfield. I know there's a good goalie. This guy will definitely be a good one to keep an eye on. Chris Brady, um, and then as well as Gavin Beavers too. I think he was even already being called up for the national team in the U.S., so that would be a good one to keep too. This year, actually, Poland has a really good youth setup with players, so I'm gonna definitely be looking into how many players I can. This guy would be a good guy to use too. I am a little more versed on the South America prospects. So any particular player that I've been following this past summer, I will definitely pick out and possibly put some investment on them, to get some playtime and kind of adapt to the play style. So I'll probably end up buying him and then sending him on a loan. This guy's way above our pay grade, but just doesn't hurt, to keep him out on the lookout for. This is gonna be a really good center mid, but I'm gonna probably end up buying him if in the budget and send him on loan. I think I might have missed the Argentinian league. Let me double back and see if I can find. There's definitely some players I would like to bring in from here, but there's always new players during new season or new games that tend to be added and nobody really bats an eye on. It'd be cool to get this guy in so we can have our own little Manchester prospect that's in River Plate right now, waiting to finish off the year and head over back to Manchester City. Okay, and it looks like Tobias Palacio will probably be the last player I'm going to be adding. The last player I'm going to be adding to the squad. For sure, that would be a player I will definitely need to add. Even this guy, actually, never mind. Maybe if I can get him on loan. Good left back and good center defender. Never fails me. But interesting. Looks like there's some new faces on the game. Okay. All right. I think that rounds about it. That kind of sets up our players that we're going to be scouting. I know I'm supposed to go more into depth on the players that I'm going to want to sell. I need to think of a game plan to see what I'm going to be selling and who I'm going to be keeping. I need a second to think because it's going to be a strategy with the money we have. And I did spend some money bringing in another youth scout since we're going to be scouting so many more. It's not a youth scout, a normal scout to scout players. So the total amount that we have left off for budget is $6 million. So, or 4 mil, right? Let's see how much. Yeah, so we have 4 million. So it looks like the current budget is 7 million. So selling 2 or 3 players can definitely help. We're going to be definitely playing it really close to the year. Hopefully, we don't get that many injuries. We're going to be So it looks like we're going to be needing to sell some players, and then it looks like hopefully we can bring in some loans as well because come those 44 games or 41 games on top of the playoff games that we don't have to make the first place, we're going to get a lot of injuries, and it looks like some of our players are 14 and not ready to make the jump just for a couple more years. So hopefully we can bring in some people, and hopefully the youth academy / youth scouting works, and we're going to be. Okay, well then I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and tune in for the next Road to Glory. Thank you guys. Enjoy.